In December 2001, two of the Premier League's high flyers came together in front of a packed house at Highbury. Arsene Wenger's Arsenal were gunning for top spot. Bobby Robson's Newcastle were in third place and could also go top if they won by 2 goals. But they had to overcome their London hoodoo. They hadn't won in the capital in 29 games, stretching over 4 years. Arsene Wenger made 2 changes from the team that drew at West Ham. Ray Parlour and Kanu replaced Gilles Grimondi and Dennis Bergkamp. Stuart Taylor continued in goal with David Seaman and Richard Wright on the casualty list. Alan Shearer was making his 150th appearance for the Magpies, but had surprisingly failed to score at Highbury in his entire career. His regular strike partner Craig Bellamy was back from suspension, replacing Shola Amiobi. Your match commentator is Ian Crocker.
It's the battle for top spot at Highbury tonight. Any sort of win does it for Arsenal. Newcastle would need to do it by 2 goals. Arsenal with 3 wins and a draw in their last 4 games, looking good. Many people's title tip, although it promises to be a wide open Sylvain Wiltord, pushed into a right midfield role today, but this was a teasing centre, and he might have fancied Kanu to maybe have made more of it. It landed on the roof of the net rather than in the back of the net from the lanky Nigerian, who's actually gone 8 games without scoring. Vieira, Pires, Ashley Cole. A handball shout from Arsenal against Solano, but it's not given. And Hughes finds speed. Now Bernard. Campbell. And that will haunt him. Arsenal should have been 1 up. Thierry Henry, scorer of so many, played a part in providing this opportunity. And Kanu, well, he took his time and then almost unbelievably lifted it over. It'll be a free kick. France v England contest. Vieira on Dyer. Could be France v England in the World Cup as well, of course. Ashley Cole wasn't too clever from him, but Stuart Taylor was quickly out. Is Newcastle's London jinx going to continue? Are they going to go 30 games without winning in England's capital city? That run actually includes a couple of FA Cup finals at Wembley as well, and a semi-final. Dabizas has a little pop back at Ray Parlour. It's all getting a little niggly for Graham Poll's liking at the moment. Dabizas certainly appeared to be clipped by Parlour. Just a warning for Dabizas, although he didn't do much wrong apart from an attempt at retaliation. Vieira. It's given away from him to Kieran Dyer. Now Bernard. Arsenal in giving mood this Christmas at the moment, but between them Campbell and Cole conspire to clear, and a free kick will be given against the Peruvian international. Nobby Solano. Henry amongst those lurking as Ashley Cole takes the free kick. Solano. Elliott. Parlour. Wiltord. He skipped away from Elliott and speed. Pires arrives on the scene. Kanu peels out to his left. Pires up towards Henry. It was rather exquisite. from the French Connection. Laurent Hughes going to spin away from Pires, and got a bit lucky that he got a second chance, but he's given it away eventually. Hughes cornered somewhat. Here's Thierry Henry. Wiltord. Tabizas poked it away, but Newcastle's relief is only temporary. It's a scrappy little spell this. Nobody can hang on to the ball, but hang on. Ray Parlour does. Henry! Oh, it took a deflection and skidded wide of Shay Given's post. It's the left foot of Ashley Cole to swing the corner in. Bellamy. Newcastle looking for an outlet. Sol Campbell onto the chest of Olivier Bernard, though, who was caught late by Patrick Vieira, and that's going to be another card. While Graham Poll is certainly dishing them out. So it was a bit worrying when Patrick gets one. He has to tread carefully. Vieira catching his fellow countryman, and he adds another yellow card to his considerable collection. Parlour, Kanu, Wiltord. Here's Pires. Henry. Really looked the favourite to fire in a shot then, did he? But once again he managed to create the opening. Alan Shearer, caught by Ray Parlour, who's already had a yellow card and he's going to be off. Graham Poll shows a second yellow card to Ray Parlour. And Parlour walks, and Arsenal are sensationally down to 10 men. It's the 39th red card of the Arsene Wenger era at Arsenal. Parlour is off, and that's made it interesting. This was the challenge by Ray Parlour, and it's been a familiar scenario for Arsene's Arsenal. Red cards have haunted him throughout his reign at the club, really. He cannot believe that decision. Taken by Graham Poll, who was really dishing out the cards earlier on. Vieira is also on one, so too Speed and Bellamy of Newcastle, but Parlour's challenge on Alan Shearer has left the Gunners with 10 men. Olivier Bernard. Shearer. But Stuart Taylor will pluck that one out of the air. And Pires now looking to race away, but Arsenal without the vital element of Parlour in that midfield. Olivier Bernard stopped that move. Solano. Well, that will give Newcastle a considerable boost, you would think. Not that they've seen much of the ball since Parlour's red card. It's half-time, and you can hear the reaction from the Highbury faithful to Graham Poll's decision to send off Ray Parlour, and Arsene Wenger seems to be waiting for the referee, perhaps, because he was fuming, and it's not often you see him like that. He normally keeps his cool. I wonder if he's going to have words with Graham Poll here. Arsenal do lead, by the way. Robert Pires just going off there, got the goal amid a hint of handball, and you can see Arsene Wenger trying to have words with Graham Poll, who doesn't seem interested. A controversial evening at Highbury, but at half-time in the FA Barclaycard Premiership, it's Arsenal 1, Newcastle United 0. Newcastle haven't managed an attempt at goal yet this evening, but they might fancy doing it sooner or later against the 10 men of Arsenal, who lead through a rather controversial effort by Robert Pires. Indeed, if the decision to send off Ray Parlour went against them, the goal certainly fell in their favour, because Pires clearly handled after a bit of magic here from Thierry Henry, who's on the ball again. And Bronkhorst to Cole. Henry. Ooh, back to Ashley Cole, but the flag is up. Cole with plenty to say about it. Andy O'Brien to Solano. O'Brien again, from a Bradford boy. His speed. Solano. Gets it back from Bellamy. Dyer and Shearer are in the box. Craig Bellamy trying to set something up for Newcastle. Can they manage an attempt on goal? Well, they might do from the corner. And Bronkhorst slid in. Newcastle's first corner. It falls favourably for Craig Bellamy, in fact. But Arsenal survive. Still no attempt on goal from Newcastle. And here's Sylvain Wiltord. It was taken off his toes by Elliott, though. Ooh, it was an effort that had power, but not position. And Martin Keown's in need of treatment. Now, what happened to him? Craig Bellamy's cross. And Keown caught by Shearer. More concern for Arsene Wenger. But having lost Ray Parlour to a red card, he won't want to lose Martin Keown here, who has a rather bruised forehead, to say the least. Really taken a nasty one there. Watch out, Alan. He's coming back for more. Keown looking the part, you might say. Didn't take him long to get a header in. Keown with a big bump on his head, adjusting his bandage. Cold night at Highbury. Now Craig Bellamy. Bellamy's centre. Guess who's there to meet it? Yep, him. It's taken by the Peruvian Solano. It's cleared by Ashley Cole. Hughes. Dyer to Bellamy. Vieira just losing out to Solano. Nice touch from Dyer. Here's Bellamy again. Ball pass though, cut out by Van Bronckhorst, and now here's Patrick Vieira, who, by the way, is also on a yellow card. So too Speed and Bellamy of Newcastle, just in case anything untoward should happen. Here's Pires. Looking to turn provider this time. Thierry Henry is in fine form tonight and all through the season. He really has shown tonight, though, at times, just what a considerable talent he is. World class. Laurent up against Bernard. Vieira going back to Sol Campbell. Henry to Van Bronckhorst, who slips it through to Pires. Wonderful from Arsenal, but no end product, unusually, from Thierry Henry. A mesmerising move, though, from the Gunners. Shearer's header. Here's Solano. Carry speed. He's played more Premiership games than anybody else. Hughes. And Keown challenged by Shearer, but it falls for Laurent. Now Wiltord, could be a break on here for Arsenal. Pires steaming through the middle, and that's who Wiltord is looking for, and that's who he's found. And what a block by O'Brien, I think it was, who cut across. Here's Wiltord, showed too much of it though. And Craig Bellamy now taking it up for Newcastle. Keown though, and Vieira deal with the Welshman. Newcastle considering bringing on Laurent Robert, going to make a double substitution in fact. Lamana Trésor Loire is also coming on. Bobby Robson going for it then. Pires. Away by Kieran Dyer. Here's Loire. Bellamy. It's sent in by Bellamy and Keown got something on it, but it still had to be booted away. Lua takes the corner. Oh, it's in at the near post. O'Brien has equalised for Newcastle with their first attempt on goal. Arsenal caught out by Andy O'Brien. And the Toonami have something to celebrate in London. Not a win yet, but they are level. And it's most unlike Arsenal to get caught out like that. Andy O'Brien at the near post. And Arsenal just stood and watched. On by Henry. He's done nothing wrong tonight at all, and very much good. Henry. He's managed to get his cross in. Nobody over there for Arsenal though. So he's done nothing wrong. Some people wouldn't have been too impressed at his encouragement of a yellow card for O'Brien. That's going to be a free kick. An enthusiastic challenge, shall we say, from the new arrival on the pitch, Loire. And this could be interesting for Arsenal. Thierry Henry, that time though he lifts it over. But once again the Frenchman has been an inspiration to Arsenal this evening. Dennis Bergkamp is coming on and Sylvain Wiltord is going off. Bergkamp reaches a milestone tonight. It's his 250th game for Arsenal. Bellamy. Now, did he catch Cole? It's a straight red. He's going to go. And Newcastle are also down to 10 men. Bellamy can't believe it. Bobby Robson is less than impressed too. But Graham Poll has levelled it up as far as the red cards are concerned. Newcastle's top scorer this season has to go off, and Bobby Robson, who might have been in a winning position here, we have to reconsider how to deal with this now. Keown. Henry was lurking, so was Bergkamp, and it bounced off Shea Given. Newcastle didn't hang around either as it sprung off their goalkeeper. Laurent. Oh, it's going to come to Van Bronckhorst. Shea Given is there when it mattered for Newcastle. Van Bronckhorst yet to score for Arsenal. And here go Newcastle with Dyer slipping it through, and there's no flag against Robert. What a chance for Laurent Robert! He's taken out, is he, by Sol Campbell? Another decision for Graham Poll to make, and surely there's got to be another red card here because Robert was through. Laurent Robert sent tumbling. It's only a yellow card for Campbell, but it's a penalty for Newcastle. just over 5 minutes remaining. It has been a highly dramatic night at Highbury. It's Alan Shearer. He's done it. It's his first goal ever at Highbury, and it may have given Newcastle their first win in London in 30 matches. There's a bit of time to see out yet, but Shearer kept cool, kept calm, and has fired Newcastle into a 2-1 lead. Bobby Robson's men are nearly there. It's come off Distan, it's away for an Arsenal throw. Ashley Cole will take this throw. The 90 minutes are almost up, but apparently there's going to be 6 minutes of added on time. Meantime, Arsenal have got a free kick. Highbury holds its breath, and Newcastle United's defenders hold theirs as well, as Dennis Bergkamp sends it in. It's all hands and all feet to the pump now for Newcastle, as Pires is obstructed by Bernard. Another free kick, and there's confirmation. 6 minutes of added on time, just to add to the extraordinary tension and extraordinary drama at Highbury tonight. It's whipped in by Van Bronckhorst, and Distan got it away. This is going to be some 6 minutes, that is for sure. Here's Vieira. In it goes again. Comes through to Campbell, and now Cole trying to lift it through to Dennis Bergkamp. Could be a bit of a break on hit, mind you. And Robert could be in again. He is. Similar scenario. Laurent Robert has clinched it for Newcastle. A classic counter-attack. Bobby Robson is all smiles. Have done it. A win in London at last, for the first time since November 1997, for the first time in 30 visits here. This will be so sweet for Newcastle, who at the moment with a 2-goal lead are going to the top of the table as well. Newcastle have beaten Arsenal 3-1 on an evening of enthralling entertainment at Highbury. No wonder that Henry is fuming and frustrated, because he once again, oh dear, he's got to be calmed down here, because he's losing the plot, Thierry Henry. And Newcastle have won in London at last, for the first time in 30 matches in the capital, the first time since November 1997.
A fiery clash, and not an exception. 14 players were sent off in 10 Arsenal games that season, with 6 Gunners seeing red. Newcastle stunned the home side and went top of the league, but they couldn't maintain that position and eventually faded to the might of Arsenal, who became champions. The Gunners scored in every Premiership game, inspired by Thierry Henry, who finished as the Premiership's top scorer with 24 goals.